What's up, guys? It's your boy Jetbuster. We're back at it again. It's time to continue our epic and luxurious journey going through helping the Alamigo people in the expansion of Stormblood for Final Fantasy XIV Online. So we are over by the locks. In simple context, in the previous episode, we got assistance more or less infiltrating a certain sector of the Castrum Albania. And after we did all that, we are now at this point where we are merging our kind of trying to merge all of our forces more or less to go off and do something specific. I don't know exactly. We'll find out. But yeah, it's been a pretty epic journey. And if I recall, LSA got hurt in the fight previously, fighting the one chick, the butcher, as she is called, because she got like more or less genetically altered to where now she can manipulate and control the ether, and more or less she's got like these, Sasuke powers, to where she can like manipulate time and space pretty much, and she can move her body at exponential speeds to where we can't even target her, which is kind of weird. LSA had a hard time targeting her, which was kind of intriguing to see, but I think there's more to that. But we'll find out. But let's go ahead and continue on. We're gonna go ahead and speak to Rubenon and continue through the story. So let's get at it, boys. Rubenon's invitation. Jetbuster, Commander Hext. Fine work you did today. After Specula Imperiortis, we needed a resounding victory like this. Thanks to you, Valgar's star yet burns bright. I'm glad, I really am, but you should know that LSA was injured in the fighting. Regrettable, but I am pleased to hear that she will make a full recovery. Bordola's parting words, on the other hand, ring less favorably in my ears. But if Xenos wishes to invite us to his so-called royal hunt, then this bull would fain accept. What troubles you, Lise? No, it's nothing really. Just that we're almost to the end, but we've still got to save Krill and do much more. We'll find her soon enough. Pippin has his best men scouring the Castrum's archives as we speak. Listen, Lise, it will take time for us to fully occupy the Castrum and prepare to advance into the locks. While we wait, there is something I would like to show you, both of you. After all, that may be the last chance we have to catch our breath before the final push. I don't see why not. Then come with me to Ratatata. From there, we'll need to follow another road south. Okay? Alright, boys. Intriguing, I say. Alright, 1 second here, guys. I need to grab this. One moment here. Need to make sure that I got my, one of my chargers. Excuse me. Alright, give me 1 moment. Alright, boys. Let us get back at it. So where are we going? Old Hearth. Okay. wonder what is really over here that is of such great importance. We will find out. Oh, another town. Wonderful. Even after all these years, it's still the same. Ah, but I'm getting ahead of myself. You deserve a proper welcome. Liberty or death? Oh, interesting. It's inscribed on the wall. Jippa Sir Lisa brought you both here for a reason. Okay.
I wanted to show you this house. My house.
Whoa! I didn't even know this was Rubenon's house.
You mean this is where you grew up?
Aye. Not much to look at, is it? Same could be said of the village. It was damn near impossible to live off the land, barren as it was, which is why so many of us traded our plowshares for swords. Swords and uniforms, mind. We became military men. Tensions were rising between Alamigo and the Empire, and there was always a need for more soldiers to watch the border. It was only a matter of time before the first skirmishes broke out. It's a frightening thing to face Magitech armor for the first time. But after a lot of trial and error, I found ways to bring them down. After a few victories, people even said I had a knack for it. And then one day they hit us. Hard. I was wounded and sent home to recover. Back here.
Will you remain silent for fear of the Mad King's vengeance? Of his eyes and ears in the shadows and his knives in the dark? You?
Oh, he painted it.
Liberty or death? Liberty or death! If this be your creed, then raise up your hands, raise up your voices! Together we will tear Theodoric from the throne! Together we will reclaim our freedom!
Ah.
Send you home to men, did they?
Aye, sir. Garlean's got the better of us. The chirurgeons say I'm healing well, so it won't be long now.
Liberty or death, is it? Tell me, soldier, what do you think those words mean?
We must needs be willing to die for liberty.
Spoken like a true patriot. But liberty should not be the end in of itself. Liberty is a chance to build something better. A stronger, more prosperous home for our people. It's not quick or easy work, and it is never truly finished. But if you neglect it, then sooner or later, you look up to find you've traded one tyrant for another.
Well, sir, I've never asked for much. Never wanted to live like a king, just wish it were a little bit easier is all. For me and everyone else. And I'm willing to die for that, if that's what it takes.
Dying is easy, soldier. Living is harder. Rest, mend. Regain your strength. You'll need it in the days to come. And mayhap one day we will need it too.
Conrad chose you as his successor, Lys, and I will not gainsay his decision. I have but one question to ask. Liberty or death? Those were Curtis's words and his creed. Will you swear by your father's creed before your comrades and the gods?
Liberty or death. That's all you can hope for in war. Father understood that. And you want to know if I do too. I swear to you, here and now, I will fight until the end. Be it liberty or be it death. But the freedom we win must be for every Alamegan, even ones like Fordola, though they may hate us, and the Ananta, though they may fear us. We'll fight, and we'll talk, and we'll find a way to make it work for all of us. Compared to all that, retaking our home will seem like the easy part.
A good oath. And there is naught else to say. You are indeed your father's daughter.
That was a cool little cutscene. We got to see Rubenon and his old comrade talking to Lys's father. That's kind of cool. Even a blind man could see that Lys wasn't herself. Not that I don't understand. To be thrust into a position of authority under such circumstances, to be made responsible for the lives of so many, it isn't easy. And when you see your friend get cut down before your eyes, it gets harder. I'll wager she thought Alice was dead for a moment back there. Just one thing to risk your life for a cause, but to risk that for another is a burden no soldier is ever truly ready to shoulder. The fear, the guilt, it weighs on her, and that's good. It will make her a better commander. But first she needs to learn to carry it and to not let it break her, and to remember that some causes are worth fighting for. Liberty or death. Her father's words gave me strength once. Mayhap they'll do the same for her now. Right then, I have said enough. The two of you can head back. I mean it to stay a bit longer. Alrighty. Nice. Alright. I understand he's always, I understand he's been away for a long time and he probably wants to be alone for a while. Let's head back to Ratatata. Probably butchering that, but we're good. Anyway. Back on our epic journey. Alright, what you doing, girl? What's up, girl? What are you doing? Wait, am I the only one who feels like I'm being watched? Of course we are. I don't know if it's Imperials or bandits, but I know that there's more than one of them. let's split up. You need you head northwest and I'll head northeast. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think so. Of course, we're being infiltrated within the infiltration, within the infiltration, within the infiltration. It's always the same, boys. No matter how far we try to succeed, there's always some idiot within this entire universe on Eorzea that decides to literally ruin everything for us. Because, you know, that's just how society is, and they have nothing better else to do. Because they don't want to be free. They want to be underneath tyranny and in subjection to all other authorities. They don't want to actually enjoy the concept of freedom to its fullest and content, and liberty and all that other rigmarole. But you know how it is. Let's see who these people are. Let's see if they're friend or foe. Seven Hells seen us. Saw it dead's as good as alive to the Imperials. Oh my goodness gracious. Alright, let's go. Bro, you came and you attacked me, man. Just remember that. Alright? Doo-doo. You're dead. Nice. Alright, let's continue on our little epic journey. Run, Chocobo, run! Where is our wonderful chick? Where you at, girl? Over here somewhere. Oh, this is another enemy? Oh, it's her. Perfect. They attacked you too, didn't they? I had no choice. They're Alamegan, not even conscripts. By the look of them, barely adults. In fact, some of their faces look familiar. Well, maybe. Oh, I skipped that by accident. They probably thought the Imperials would reward them if they captured or killed. Oh gods, Alice and Alphanut could be in danger too. We have to get back to Rattata and find Nago. Of course we do, because you know nothing else really happens in life. Everybody always gets hunted, and they're tempted to always kill us because we're so epic, and they just hate us. Isn't it funny that no matter what happens in the story, it's always either the enemy that's trying to kill us or the people within the regions or sectors that are trying to kill us that are being hired to attempt to kill us, or they just have personal vendettas against us. Sad days. Nagano, oh, what's all this about? You two look ready for a fight. We were ambushed by villagers outside of Rattata and thought they might try to attack you too. Are you alright? We're fine. The twins are at the Starks. Alice was asleep last I checked. I'm sorry, did you say you were ambushed by villagers, not soldiers? Did they not see what they just did to Castrum Albania? God's damned fools. Oh, there's our giant Rogadin. These Jepus we overheard you talking. The ones that attacked you, they were young, less than 20 summers? I thought so. It's always the young ones, the ones who have only ever known the occupation. They're the ones you've got to look out for. See, the only decent work to be found in Rattata is for the Imperials, and everyone knows it. Children growing up knowing it. They have it pounded into their skulls that the best they can hope for is to serve an Imperial officer. Bloody fools, after everything they've seen us accomplish, they ought to be begging to fight for the resistance, not against us. They've been living in the shadow of a castrum their whole lives. A few victories won't change that. You got some who can't wait to spit in the soldier's eye, but they get beaten for their trouble or worse. Even so. And the ones that don't fight back but refuse to beg, well, they just starve, beat the dog that bites his master's hand, and ignore the dog that refuses to do his bidding, see? In the end, the ones that learn to abide are the ones that survive. Now, you may see that that's all about to change, and I believe you, many here do. But a young man or woman who grew up only knowing what he knows has got every reason to doubt. Remember that. Do what you have to if it comes to it, but remember that. The sooner we liberate Alamigo and bring an end to the occupation, the better. Only they can show these youths that things do not have to be this way. Only then will we know what it means to live free. We're going to build a new home for ourselves together, a better home than they'll ever know, or they've ever known. Alright, boys, what's next? The Lady in Red. I've been thinking, if Alice needs more time to heal, maybe we should move her to Bragar's Reach. She can receive much better care after all. Our infirmary is probably the best place for her, short of sending her to Gridania. Indeed, and given what Mistress Wood has told us, I would rather she did not remain here. Then it's settled. Nagano, go and see about getting us a carriage and an escort. Alphanod, you should get your sister ready for the journey. Jetbuster, would you mind going on ahead and telling Orella that we're on our way? I want a bed waiting for Alice when she arrives. Thanks. Why? Oh, why does this always occur, boys? Why do we keep on trying to divide our resources? I mean, I get the whole premise, I get the whole point, the mindset of trying to get her to a better location to have her heal, but at the same time, feel like something crazy is about to happen, and Alice is not going to be there. Or she'll probably come in extremely late, and then we're not going to get anywhere. But we'll do what needs to be done, boys. My question is where's my homegirl Yastula? You know? Basically, where's Bay at? Our favorite little cat girl, huh? That's really the question. What is she doing? I don't see her. Aurelia, what's up? Do you require assistance? Very well, we will make ready to receive the patient at once. Give me a hand, would you? There, all crisp and freshly laundered. We're here. Is everything in order? Right, we're bringing her in. Alice just keeps on getting ripped apart, man. Honestly, Alphanod, you needn't have gone to all this trouble. What can I say? It seemed a good way to discourage you from limping off to battle when my back was turned. Listen to Orella, please. You need your rest. I know. Any news of Krill? She'll be cross if you make her wait too long, as will I. A chilling prospect indeed. I'll find her, sister, and I'll fight twice as hard for both of us. They're good together when they're not at each other's throats. I miss that feeling. Yeah, Buster, I have a favor to ask. Would you mind waiting outside for me? I won't be a moment. Okay. Do. Where does she want us to wait? All the way over there? Okay. Oh snap, what happened? Oh my goodness. Well now. Look at this hot stuff.
Sorry to have kept you waiting. Well, what do you think? I know it's a bit old-fashioned, but in a traditional sort of way, Ida wore it whenever she could. Not that I'm pretending to be her or anything. Not again. It's just... if this is the last battle we fight to free Alamigo, then she ought to be a part of it.
Yeah, it's not quite your style.
It's nice of you to say so. And a bit embarrassing. But mostly nice. Anyway, the real reason I asked you here was to sneak in a warm-up before the final battle.
Really, bruh?
There's this place I know where monks used to spar as part of their training. Care to join me?
Oh, okay. Oh, we going up there. Cool. Funny. We have to duke it out against Elise? Alright. Ooh. This is part of that like cinematic thing, I think. Oh. Oh, that's so cool. That's a cool little cinematic. That's cool. And maybe we got a little carried away, but you have to admit that was fun. Thank you, Chipbuster. You're the best kind of friend. The kind that's not afraid to knock some sense into you. Well, Lisa's got her little suave outfit on. It looks really cool. Like, I like it. It's kind of got like that elegant look, but then like the serious kung fu look. So it's pretty dope. All right, let's continue. Dude, what are these? These like weapons? Where's my option to sheath the weapon? Oh, it's a headpiece. Nope, not worth. Anyway. Now that Alisaie's settling in, it's time we rejoined the fight. Though actually, baby, you and Alphanod should go on ahead without me. I need to talk strategy with the officers. That might take a while. Nice. Alright, let's go speak with Alphanod. Ah, there you are. What was it that Lise wanted of you? A sparring match of the Destroyer's very palm. I would have liked to see that. But she is right. We have lingered here long enough. I am ready to depart when you are. Take care, you two. Don't do anything I wouldn't. And you had better not rise from that bed until you are given express permission to do so. Uranger will be paying you a visit soon, and he is already worried enough as it is. We have a long road ahead of us. Lead the way, Jumbuster. Uranger is now randomly appearing in this conversation in dialect. The guy that supposedly was, you know, playing freaking double standards and being a double agent. But, I mean, it is what it is, I guess. Speak with Pippin and Castrum Abania. Oh man, I gotta go all the way out there again? Alright, boys. Let's go to Algeria, I guess. Yeah, long run, boys. Long run. All ready to get the assault going on, I guess. These ginormous demon things. Okay, now we have the save of the beast. Oh wow. The huge human baba. Not worried about it though. How much XP is that thing giving? I don't know. Not enough, I say. Not enough. Yes, sir. Please let me in. Thank you. I gotta continue running. Yoink. Yoink. Alright, Pippin, what are we doing, bro? You're returned. How fares your sister, Alphanod? Her repair wit remains undulled. For better or worse, have there been any developments in our absence? I am proud to say that Castrum Abania is now wholly under our control. At present, we are taking stock of the enemy's supplies and redistributing them amongst our men. Also, while sifting through the officers' documents, we learned that a unit of skulls under Fordola's command passed through the castrum en route to the capital with a single prisoner in their custody. Krill, it has to be her. In all likelihood, yes. You'll be glad to hear that the tunnel leading to the locks has been secured by our soldiers and is now safe for travel. And one final piece of good news: reinforcements from all four Alliance nations have arrived and joined the main host, which has established a new base of operations within the locks. Commander Hex should be arriving soon. Yes. When she does, we will call a meeting to discuss the final stage of Regal's beacon. There's our girl. Sorry for keeping you all waiting. An Alamegan folk dress. How very fitting, and well-fitting, I might add. I wanted to do something for Ida and myself. This is it, the last push. We're coming, Krill. Let's get it, boys. What is on the other side? We shall find out.
I remember my father's words, how they rang in my ears as we left Castrum Urbania behind and looked out over the locks before us. Comrades brave and true, they had come from all across Eorzea to stand with us, to stand against oppression and tyranny. 20 years the Empire had ruled us, but no longer. Liberty or death. Liberty or death.
Let's get it, boys. Yeah. Oh.
Ere we begin, I would say to you as a proud son of Alamigo that I am grateful to each and every one of you for your part in this endeavor.
Sir Aramek, my boy.
Now, to the heart of the matter. The enemy appears content to remain within the city walls and await the inevitable siege. Open conflict has been sporadic thus far. Whether Xenos is biding his time until reinforcements arrive, or attempting to bait us into a trap, none can say. We know better than to trust his word.
Regardless, we can ill afford to present Garlemald with a chance to ready her legions. It would be in our best interest to press for a swift resolution.
A long siege wouldn't be good for the people in the city either. If food becomes scarce, you know who'll starve first.
Just so. Therefore, I propose we commit our forces to an all-out assault. What say you? Twould seem we are of one mind. Then let us proceed to the how of it. The Immortal Flames will form the vanguard, supported by the archers and the conjurers of the Order of the Twin Adder, under the Elder Seatseer's command. Once the main host has cleared a path to the walls, we will bring forward the artillery of the Maelstrom and the Temple Knights. I would have your cannons pound the gates and punch a hole right through the middle of their defenses.
Alright. Yo, look at him. He's all decked out. Our boy over here, I forget what his name is, but the Rogadin.
What about the resistance?
Your part will be to occupy the residential district and keep civilians out of harm's way. The people are more like to trust their own.
Of course. You can count on us.
Remember that there is a second entrance to the city proper there. If all goes to plan, we will have secured 2 points of entry. Once both objectives are complete, we press on into the city, surround the palace and hunt down Xenos.
Nice.
As for the Scions, you will be held in reserve as an irregular unit until we have more intelligence on your captured comrade. Kryle's rescue will be your primary concern, but I dare say we'll find a use for you once her freedom has been secured.
Thank you, General. I pray we find her quickly.
Ralga's beacon nears its end. Soon, my friends, Alamigo will be ours once more.
We're coming for you, Kryle. We'll see if we can get you out of here. Oh boy. Let's go speak. Yo, where's Aramek? Where's Sir Aramek, my boy? I don't know where he is. One of my favorite characters. The stage is set and the players are assembled. Eorzea has come at last to drive the invaders from her lands. What would Grandfather say if he were here with us here today? He'd probably tell you you're all crazy. What kind of hat is that? Okay. For all our other accomplishments, Kryle remains in the hands of our enemy, and I find myself wondering if I could have done more. Though we know now that she was taken to the city, we found nothing which might tell us where she is being held. You know, you could just ask me. Tancred, what have you learned? I shall spare you the particulars of my infiltration and simply state that I have seen her with my own eyes. She is being held within the residential district south of the city proper. I tracked her to the ruins of an old temple of the Fist of Rogar, within which the Imperials have constructed a research facility. A research facility? What manner of research? Why, methods to imbue Garleans with the power to manipulate ether, in pursuit of which goal their scientists have, I am sorry to report, performed many questionable experiments on living subjects. What? Calm down, Alphanon. We've already been tasked with securing the Alamigo quarter. This just gave us a reason to do it faster. I entered in and exited the facility by stowing aboard Imperial transports, but that method is not suitable for a larger force. And it goes without saying that a direct assault on the rather substantial main gates would be ill-advised. I think I might know someone who can help. One of my men, he had an idea about how to get into the city, actually. It might be best if I let him explain it himself. Okay. Ah, the cynical youth. It's been a while. I'll not take offense if you don't remember. I might even be glad of it. I don't remember his name, I remember his face. Al Kahana, am I right? Aye, Windscar is the name, and I was raised in the peaks, but my mom grew up in the city. Any road, I reckon we can get inside the Alamigan quarter by way of Loch Cell. What? How? Hey, it was a story my mom told us, which made me think of it. She was always going on about what life was like when she was a girl. I see how they used to have to boil the water from the well before they could drink it, since it was full of salt. They were drawing salt water from the lochs, which means that there must be an underwater tunnel or something. Alright, that's it. But it won't be as simple as going for a swim. The well was closed to sea. Apparently, Theodric decided one day he wanted to control the water supply and forbade water trading. So even if you come up through it, you'll find yourself on the wrong side of a locked gate. At any time, at the time, my grandfather, being an enterprising sword, befriended a guard and lifted the key from his belt. He made a copy and carried on selling water until the Imperials invaded, and he ended up working at the saltery. In short, we need your grandfather's key, assuming he still has it. I'm certain he does, and I could take you to him, but it'll be dangerous. Don't you worry about that. We're used to dangerous. Nagano and Ardenwald will assemble a squadron while the rest of us go and get that key. Okay? So now we're going on the hunt for a key. Should be interesting. Alright, Lise, what are we doing, girl? Let's not waste any more time then, shall we? My mom said Grenadette kept the key with him at all times as a lucky charm. If he hasn't got it, then we'll cross the bridge when we come to it. Ready, Jetbuster? We may have to deal with a few Imperial patrols or worse. Level 70. We finally are getting to my armor level cap. The sultry's not far, follow me. Okay? Obsidian carbuncle. Alphanaut, when did you get an obsidian carbuncle? It's kinda suave, bro. Guess we're killing Solvents. Interesting. Why is Thinkred always super far ahead of us? Crazy madman that he is. I keep on forgetting that Thinkred is a ninja. And everything in between. Holy smokes, he like did a ninja jump on that and killed it. That was suave. Thinkred, you cease to amaze me, my man. We're here, but this isn't right. Where is everyone? Word of the Alliance advanced has surely reached ears. Mayhap they sought refuge elsewhere. We should search the buildings for clues. Okay, there has to be a clue somewhere around here. Okay. The pot is filled with the brim with salt from the locks. Okay. An aged barrel. The barrel appears to have recently been filled with fish packed in salt. Someone was hard at work then less than a week ago. Okay. Anything else? What happened here? Everything seems like it got destroyed. A fallen masonry. The crumbling masonry appears to have been lain undisturbed for some time. Okay. Weird device. What? Magitech device suddenly springs to life, flashing brightly and emitting a shrill sound. It's a trap. Oh. Well, hello. What are you doing, buddy? On your guard, Magitech drones approaching. Alright, let's kill these bad boys. May have half a dozen jumpers to keep Whiskar alive. Would you? Okay. Whiskar.
Ready?
Yeah, but how about you, like, you know, pay attention to me, home slaves? Instead of attacking my homeboy.
Away with you!
Alright, where we going, boys? Oh, this guy? Alright. Not today, sir. Now then, where were we? Ah, yes, looking for clues as to whereabouts, or erstwhile water merchant and his key. The tattered diary. In the wake of the ambush, you found a diary belonging to a laborer. The last entry mentioned of a plan to make shelter in the Sally Monastery. Sally Monastery. That's to the south. I'll lead the way. Okay. Not after that ambush, you won't. It's too dangerous. Shipbuster will follow you. Keep your eyes peeled for more Magitech. Okay. Here. Where are we going? Oh, this way, I guess. Interesting. Legion gunship. But the gunship's down. Where do we go now? This way, I'm assuming. Oh, the Sail Monastery. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely this way. There's a ginormous freaking purple frog. I don't even know how to respond. It's a purple frog, boys. Okay, let's continue. long journey. The monastery is just past the gate. Keep going. Alright. What? Something tall, dark and imperial appears to be blocking the entrance. God damn it, I don't think there's a way around. Then we'll just have to go through them. Let's go it, boys. Look like those two devices are shield generators. I will keep the machine occupied, Jippa, so be a good chap and destroy the generators before it rips my head off. Magic check Avenger EI. Or E1. Interesting. Just done. See how it falters? Oh, Balabar the Brute. Tank raid. Bro, I have freaking like eminence on and you don't even care. Like, crazy. You won't be getting up after that. Now let's find our men. Or our man, excuse me. Oh, this is just the beginning. This is it. This is the monastery. They have to be around here somewhere. What? It's me, Wiskar, your grandson. Wiskar, by Rolgar, is that really you? Oh, it's good to see you alive and well, lad. But who are these other ones? The Resistance, Granddad. My comrades in arms. She told you all about my thumbling my nose at the Mad King, did she? Daft sods never caught me neither. It wasn't much, but it was my way of rebelling against his rule. Glad to see you got higher aspirations here. Make our family proud. I will, I swear. Rolgar as my witness. I'm worried when he wasn't at the Sultry, but we found him in the end. Now that we've got the key, it's time to find that underwater tunnel. The Renaissance. Okay. We need to dive into the lots and look for a tunnel leading beneath the residential district. That should be no problem for Jetbuster and B, thanks to the Kojin's blessing. But for the rest of you, I will have you know that I can hold my breath for 10 minutes. I think it's best that I support Monagano and Arnival's unit. Oh right, you can't swim. I am aware of that, thank you, but it's neither here nor there, given that I lack both the Kojin's blessing and Thancred's preternatural lung capacity. Right, of course. I didn't mean anything by it. Nothing at all. So Jetbuster, Thancred, and me, let's head to the water's edge. Alphanaut and Whiskar can rejoin the others and wait outside the gates for us to let them in. I don't know how in the world Thancred can hold his freaking breath for 10 minutes. This man is nuts. What can't this man do? First he's an assassin, then he's a ninja, then he, like, has the ability to freaking swim and hold his breath for 10 minutes. The guy can single-handedly take down pretty much anything that he chooses. He's just like kind of like the best of both worlds, I guess. Kind of like a mixed martial artist in his own way. You can use swords, regular weapons, all that fun stuff. I'm starting to think that this guy is like freaking Superman, yo. Alright. Let's continue on. This looks like a good place as any. You dive into the Briny Deep. Duranger, what are you doing here? Master and Alphanaut informed me of your plan, and thus did I hasten to your side. When Mistress Alice unfolded to me the tale of her defeat, I was much intrigued by the apparent ease with which Fordola, a theretofore unexceptional warrior, declined my lady's every attempt to do her harm. After some few days of deliberation, I subsequently contrived what I believe to be a solution to the problem of her preternatural presence. Was in hopes of furnishing you with the fruits of my labors that I came. Wait, is that more? Isn't that more Mombreda's? Yes. Her etheric siphon formed the basis for my design. Should my hypothesis prove correct, you need but activate it in her presence to say. To say more would endanger the plan, for ignorance is your shield. It was Moonbreda's time. It is not yours, my friends. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal in return. We will, for you and for her. Right, I'm going in. Follow me. Intriguing. Moonbreda comes out of nowhere to save the day with the assistance of Uranger. Is it underwater? Oh yeah, I guess it's underwater, huh? Is that water deep? Oh, it is. Okay. I'm going in. Here, I love the swimming aspect of this game. Pretty dope. Holy smokes! What in the world is down here, boys? Whoa. Are these, like, holes in the wall? Where do we go? This is really intriguing. Maybe more down here? Has to be like somewhere over here, right? I would assume. Here. No? Well, broski, I don't know where to go. It's kind of like I'm on a little epic adventure. You have discovered a new location. Oh. The White Aerosol. There's a kingdom underneath a kingdom. Huh. Kind of intriguing, I guess. Okay. Are those like enemies? Or are they just like floating? I don't know what those are. Huh. Oh, a cave. I think we might have found our entrance, boys. We be chillin'. What is this? Okay. I guess I'm wrong. So much stuff. Look, I'm going the wrong way. The Divine Audience. Yeah, I'm missing something. We're going the wrong way. Okay, can I use my choke? Yes, I can. We're definitely going the wrong way. Ah, there's a cave up there. that where we needed to go this whole entire time? Maybe. Looks like it might be. Yes, it is. Okay. Gotcha. Cool. What's up, Leeds? The tunnel leads east. I think Rick's already gone ahead. Let's not keep him waiting. Ooh, the Allen Beacon Quarter. Nice. Zoom. A little bit longer than needed, but it's all good. When you're on an adventure, you're on an adventure. There's a ton of boxes, tons of supplies. Holy smokes. Please. Phew, that was fun. Yes, tremendous fun. Who needs a beastman's blessing anyway? I still can't believe you managed to hold your breath the entire time. It felt like we were down there for hours. Anyway, it's time we let our friends in. Once we head upstairs, we'll need to make our way to the main gates, which are somewhere to the west of here. Forgive me for stating the obvious, but it bears repeating that until we open the gates, we three are on our own. It would be on our best interest to avoid guards and easily startled small folk. Obviously, but once our guests have arrived, we'll be free to head towards the research facility where trials are being held as loudly as we like. Since you've been here before, will you lead the way? Of course, but I will move quickly, so see that you do not fall behind. Nothing left to say, nothing left to say then? Then let's get to it. Alright. New dungeon, huh? All set, Jetbuster? Oh, the scenario, excuse me. I thought it was going to be a dungeon. I am wrong. Alright, boys. Let's get to it. Wait, patrol, let them pass. Bro, just let me barge in and kill everything. She did things with her tongue you wouldn't leave. Tumble, a savage, you sick bastard. All clear. Sentry, get to cover, I will deal with him. All's well. The Castron Bonnet has fallen, there's nothing to stop them. All part of the victory's plan, probably. And none were wiser. Let us press on. Alright, Thancred. Imperial soldier dead ahead. Here we are. One more sentry. Give me a moment. Holy smokes, bro. Pleasant dreams. Jetbuster, look for a lever for or a winch. We will guard. We will guard the rear. Okay. Found it. Hell's open. Heavens weep. What? Alpha 9, can you hear me? The gates are open. Our friends are ready and eager to engage the Imperials. Let us leave them to it and head for the facility. We'll deal with this lot. We're under attack! Remember the breach. Remember the towers. Attack. Surgeons here. Sound the alarm. We don't have time for this. Put them down. Yes, sir. Everything shall die. Where we going, Tancred? Lead the way, bro. Hold on, Kryl. We're coming. Stand your guard. Resonarium is ahead. I can't even pronounce that. What is that? The Resonarium. That's one fancy word. They know we're coming. Make ready, my friends. I reckon you a lot would come, but I didn't think you'd have the nerve to break the bloody doors down. Makes no difference to me, though. Time to die. Use the Aether Siren to weaken Fordala and defeat her in battle.
I can read your every move!
Can you really? Interesting. Use the siphon. Use it now. Okay. God, 7 hells by head. The pain. Yeah, you're gonna learn well, girl. It's working shark now, while she's weak.
Out of my way!
No, not today. Yeah, you'll pay for that. Keep at it. We almost have her.
How could I lose?
Not today. Can't execute it this time. Not today, bro. Enemy sighted. Engaged with the commander with me. Tancred, help me hold off those soldiers. I'm understood. We'll leave the pilots in your capable hands. So it needs to be the two of us after all. Yeah. Ow. That generally hurts. Use your super ability so I can just siphon you again.
Let's finish this! If only you knew the power!
Pretty sure we already do, buddy. Siphon, I already siphoned her. There you go. What the heck? It like didn't register. Not here, not now. Not to you. You smokes.
No. Not after everything. I cannot lose. I will not! Oh, but you will! Without your tricks, you're nothing! Conrad, Mefrit, your own comrades! I should kill you here and now for what you did! But there's no place for that kind of justice here. Not in my Alamigo.
Oh, how very bloody noble of you.
Or you'll pardon me my sins, will you? After you and your freedom fighters come and tear down everything we've worked so hard to build? We were fighting for our people's freedom.
Holy smokes!
You're slaves to a tyrant! There's no freedom in that!
Now, my friend!
How do we know the security code to open the stupid thing? Cryo!
Croyle!
Alphino? I knew you'd come.
Touching as this moment is, it will have to wait. We should rejoin the main force at once. Lise!
I'm taking her back with us, alive. She's going to answer for what she's done.
Listen to you, talking like you've already won. Xenos is gonna tear you apart. He commands a power, echoing that of the Icons.
What are you talking about?
The hunt, you stupid cow. I'm talking about the hunt. He said you'd come, and here you are, his willing prey. You and your friends are dead, just like mine. And all our misery, all our sacrifice, it was all for naught!
No! You're gonna live long enough to see us win our freedom. I promise you that.
May I live 1,000 years.
Interrogations can wait. Let us be off.
Nice, boys. Trial's back. What a relief to have finally found her. Though our greatest challenge yet lies ahead of us on the eves of this final battle, I find myself overcome with joy. We could have not saved her without everyone's help. Thancred, Lise, Uranger, and of course you. But yes, there is still much and more to be done. I should be very interested to learn the meaning of Fordola's ominous words for one. Alright, let's continue. What are these? Not a specific armor set I'm looking for. Lise has gone to deliver Fordola into the custody of the Alliance, leaving Monogno and her men to hold the residential district and stand ready. Once the Alliance has breached the main gates and commenced their assault, the resistance forces will push through the entrance here and join the fray. In that case, I will remain here. My search for Kyle took me into the city proper, and my familiarity with her defenses may prove useful to the resistance. Understood. I shall instruct Ardenwald and his unit to render support as well. They are tasked with securing the Etherlight, as I recall, with me, Jetbuster. Alright, so this is where we get to activate the Ether network here. Hey, get the current. Nice. I have not been really focusing on trying to get those currents. I will one day focus on getting all of them, but like, there is so many. It's just like not worth the time. Alright, looks like the Alamegan Quarter is now ours, boys. Ooh, look at that. That's a pretty horse. That's a horse? It's a freaking dragon. It's a dragon horse. Well, that's intriguing to know. That's actually kind of cool. Alright, boys, let's keep on going. Let's see. She's in a scene. Yeah, it's Kyle. It's good to see you. I feared the worst. It wasn't your fault. You saved me, all of you. Thank you. We will be departing shortly for Porta Praetora to rejoin the main host. Ardenwald, I would have your unit remain here with Thancred, that you might support the resistance troops in the coming battle. Understood. We won't let you down. I trust you will refrain from doing anything I would not. We are both far too young to die. Right. No noble sacrifices. Got it. Yep, Mr. Kyle, let us be off then. What armor set does he have? That's pretty cool. Wait. Okay. Yo. Hold on. I want to look at this guy's outfit. What do you got here? Rubilon, where are we going? Oh, we're going all the way back to Porta Praetora. Oh wait, what? I haven't attuned to that. Oh, good God. Okay. I don't remember ever needing to attune to that. Or even guided to that. No matter. We'll get to it. I think they just assumed that maybe you got it. Or maybe did I run by it? I don't know. I don't know. All good though. We'll get to it in a second. I might have ran by it. On an epic journey, running across the universe. Up behind this panel. Ugh, such a long run. Chill, bro. Now everything is kind of enticed to randomly start attacking me, which is kind of interesting. Okay, so let's go here. Got independent merchants, all that fun stuff. Let's first attune to the ether light. And there's Rubilon.
Ah, the heroes of the hour. Not content with securing the residential district, you gifted me an Imperial Commander. What are you after, a medal?
The work is its own reward, General. I must say, however, that Fordola's claims were not a little disturbing. What manner of power could Xenos have acquired that might equal an icon?
Might you speak of our missing Omega?
Very possibly. The Empire's fondness for comparable Allagan technologies is exceedingly well documented. Have we made any progress with our own investigation?
None. The search goes on in earnest, but Sid has thus far found nothing of note. Mayhap the Garleans beat us to it. If they were working desperately to repair the machine, that might explain their decision to remain within their walls.
Oh my goodness. So back to Omega.
Ah, Lise. I trust you surrendered Fordola into custody without incident. We were just discussing the pilot's claims.
About Xenos and his newfound powers. She hasn't said a word on the subject since we rescued Kryl, even when the interrogator asked nicely.
mayhap I can offer some insight into her claims, or at least into the facility and the experiments they conducted during my time there. Though my memories of the period are somewhat muddled, there are a few things I remember with painful clarity.
Thancred told us only that Fordola had undergone some manner of treatment.
Yes. It is a place wholly dedicated to the creation of enhanced beings, whom they refer to as the Resonant. As I understand it, the process aims to imbue a test subject with the qualities of an individual with demonstrated magical aptitude. This entails the mechanical extraction and transfusion of some manner of primordial essence.
So that's how Fordola improved so fast. I knew there had to be something. She wasn't half as strong or quick to predict my attacks when we first met. If it weren't for Oriange's siphon thingy, I really don't think we'd have beaten her.
My humble scheme asked far more in the execution than it required in the conception, I do assure thee.
Oh, you've got to stop doing that.
In calling upon Lady Alisaie after her defeat, I was most intrigued to learn of the apparent effortlessness with which Fordola countered her attacks. 'Twas as if she knew the blade's destination ere its journey began. A most impressive feat under any circumstances, but an almost miraculous one when considered in the context of Fordola's unfamiliarity with my lady's arts. How then could she so perfectly predict an unknown opponent's every move? After much deliberation, I surmised that Fordola may be possessed of a preternatural ability to divine meaning from the fluctuations of an individual's ether and to instinctively react. To employ a metaphor, one might say that she was attuned to the whispers of my Lady Alisaie's soul.
Wait, have you not just described a manifestation of the Echo?
I had no conclusive proof. The available anecdotal evidence suggested only that Fordola was uncommonly sensitive to etheric fluctuations, and 'twas this which led me to develop my stratagem. I would fashion a device with the capacity to generate a massive disruption in the surrounding ether. If, as I suspected, Fordola's senses were indeed questing for the most minor of oscillations, the shock of exposure to a more amplitudinous etheric waveform would be akin to a debilitating bout of ether sickness.
How ingenious. I note that the success of your plan hinged on your device's wielder remaining ignorant of its purpose, lest Fordola divine your intent.
Indeed so, Master Alphino. All things considered, 'twas a most fortuitous outcome.
That's putting it mildly. In any event, if Oriange is correct, that would mean these Resonant have been granted the power of the Echo via artificial means. A sobering thought, to say the least, and one which makes me wonder what else Xenos has in store.
Whatever the Viceroy's newfound powers, I know of none better equipped to face him. And face him you must. For there is now but one path forward, and it leads straight to Alamigo.
And it's not as if we came unprepared. We've got all our friends and allies fighting for the same thing. Honestly, right now, I feel like we could take on anyone and win. And I mean anyone.
Victory is as good as ours. Nevertheless, let us proceed with all due caution. Yeah.
Well, no one's saying we shouldn't be cautious. Though maybe I was getting a bit carried away.
Yeah.
Right. I'd best get back to the residential district. Thancred and the Resistance forces are waiting.
They have probably the Omega boys. We gotta be a little bit careful.
It is time we join the main host. Kryl, in light of your recent ordeal, might I suggest that you remain with the rearguard for now?
Oh, if you insist. Just this once.
Alright, boys. Go on another epic journey. If I may, General, is there aught Jetbuster and I can do to assist with final preparations? I'm glad you asked. Pippin informed me moments ago that all forces are in position and that we are ready to commence the assault. Naught remains but to notify the Alliance commanders. If you've no objections, I should be glad to have you do the honors, Jetbuster. You were instrumental to the success of Operation Archon. You helped bring an end to the Dragon Song lore. You are a hero to the people and a symbol of hope. Some might judge it an empty gesture, or worse, a waste of your talents, but I know it would mean much to everyone here. Alright, let's go. Ooh, Sir Aramek, my boy! What's up, dude? What's up, Hope Slice? Ah, that you should be the one to bring me word. By the Fury, it is good to see you, my friend. You who stood with us in our direst hour will ever be an inspiration to my countrymen and to me. Though Ishgard's debt can never be repaid, it is my hope that our deeds this day shall go some small way to readdressing the balance. My boy, my boy. After everything we've been through with that guy, taking on dragons and taking on practically the entire universe, such a good man. Alright, Kanasana, this chick that was supposedly in the very beginning to us. All is ready, very well. Though many will fall in the coming battle, how many more shall know liberty for their sacrifice? This is a time for peace and a time for war. Even the Matreon understands this. We who have received of hers and the Elemental's blessings go now to stand for Eorzea and her children. And Marwib, our wonderful leader of Limnensa Lomesa. It's time then. Though this is not my theater of choice, we will play our part. Our cannons care not either way. The battery has sunk enough ships to fill a fleet. It is not to be bested by a gate. Oh, that battery has sunk enough ships to fill a fleet. It is not to be bested by a gate. And then we got the big boy Storm Marshal looking epic and superb as all get out. Go spike back to wonderful Rubanon. Alright, what are we doing, buddy? It is done then. Thank you, Jetbuster, for humoring an old bull. I love their weapons. Maelstrom, Adder, and Ishgardian forces are in position, General. Resistant forces to the Alamegan corridor are ready and await our signal. Not left to do, but the deed itself. Here we go, boys. The legacy of our fathers has been completed. We're about ready to get at it. What's the next quest? The measure of his reach. Right then, I must go to my men. I shall be leading the first charge through the breach. Then we shall head to the front. Okay. Pippin has command of our artillery outside the gate. He'll not be hard to find. But before you go, I have a final favor to ask. Give this to my son, he will understand. What? Why are we giving something to his son? Why does this not sound good? Rubenon, you better not be doing some crazy sacrifice, bro. You've already done enough, my man. I mean, we saved you from being in jail, even though you lost your arm to one of your comrades from a long time ago. But bro, we don't need you going off and sacrificing yourself. All I hear is people fighting, but I'm not seeing any fighting. Maybe it's up here? Weird, they make it sound like we're fighting, but I don't see squat. Okay. Oh, an ether current. Hold on. Chill, bro. Chill, bro. Okay, I don't got time for this. You not got time for your childish antics, boy. Okay. Do not feel like fighting that. Yeah, Pastor Alpha, what is that you've got there? Renon's package. Right. Oh. Hey, Pippin just got Rubenon's secondary sword. Look at that. Why the 12? This is his Tazona. The Bull of Alamigo's legendary sword, forged from 2 cursed blades. This sword is a symbol of everything my father fought to achieve, a weapon cleaned on the blood sands, and with a fortune and glory, its flames consumed the unworthy, but by fire was he reborn. That he should bequeath it to me now to carry on his legacy. Well, I shall endeavor to deserve it, but I'll be damned if this is his final battle. Once we begin, there will be no respite until it's over. Are you ready, my friends? Very well. Brace yourselves. This should be quite a specter. Vice Marshal, Imperial unit approaching from the north. Aiming to destroy our artillery, are they? How many? Total numbers unconfirmed, at least one squadron, but sir, they're wolfmen. Foray Dominanti, bloody hells, that's all we need. Call up the Bloodsworn, tell them to make ready. Archer Torpin, wait. These wolfmen of whom you speak hail from Doma. They were forced into fighting for the Empire, spirited away to a foreign land and told that if they disobeyed, the lives of their kin would be forfeit. But their homeland has been liberated. They have no reason to continue serving their imperial masters. You engage them in battle, I beseech you, grant us a moment to go and attempt to convince them to lay down their arms. I am loath to give our enemy more time to prepare, but if there is a chance that this conflict might be avoided, I suppose we must take it. Go then, but be quick. We will, Vice Marshal. With me, Jetbuster. Alright. Here we go, another scenario, boys. We will wait here for the Lupin to arrive. Steel yourself, my friend. Though I hope to resolve this without resorting to violence, it would seem wise to prepare for the worst. Level 70, here we go. They come, Jetbuster. You, clear the road. Honorable warriors of Doma, my name is Alphanon Levier, and I come before you with news of great import. Silence, will you stand upon a battlefield? Be gone or be cut down. Foray Damante Centurion. Doma is free. Lord Hyan has returned and driven a Yosetsu and the Imperials from your lands. We were there, we helped them. There is no need for you to fight for Xenos. Lord Hyan is dead. And you are a liar. What could a boy such as you do against Magitech? Throw stones and spit curses? Invoke my lord's name again, at your peril we will suffer no falsehoods. I speak only the truth. Put up your weapons, I beg of you. Let us speak as friends and not shed blood in vain. If your claims were true, we would gladly sheath our blades and embrace as brothers. But since they must surely be false, we would be traitors to accept our lives and those of our loved ones forfeit. Words are air. You will prove the truth of your tale on the battlefield or die in dishonor. Oh my god. Alright. People never learn, man. Alright, let's kill them all. Here we go. You die in this state and we shall know you of liars. Surely we must fight to prove that we need not fight.
For the House of Levier!
You are strangers to battle. You are no strangers to battle, that much is plain. I am the White. I am Hakuro, and I will be your opponent. Have at you. Okay. Alright, Hakuro, White Fang, let's go, buddy. Until I am satisfied we shall fight on. Give me your all. On your guard, his strength far exceeds that of his brethren. Not hide from something. I don't know what he just said. You have faced the samurai of Doma before, but I may yet surprise you. It is all you can muster at your sins, hold not back. Such ferocity, if he does not relent, we shall be forced to kill him. Chill, bro. The Satsu. I don't care who the Satsu is.
So it comes to this.
Uh-oh. Alphanot, what are you doing? So it be the Moonstone Carbuncle. Come. Stand within the Carbuncle's wards, they will grant you strength. Enough, you are every bit of the warriors you claim to be. The Queen's Gardens. Alright, Hikaru, what's up, buddy? You fought with honor and restraint. You could have killed my men, and perhaps even me, but you did not. For this, I thank you. Warriors brave and true, I pray you tell us of the battle for Doma's liberation. We'd be glad to do so. Lord Hien returns. Such joy this news brings us. But the Lord Gosetsu to perish and the keep collapse to be taken from us by such treachery, there is no justice. You knew him well. He would not suffer us to mourn with so much undone, and so we will not. A duty comes before all. All Lupin shall know the dome of Doma's liberation and of your part in it. And when you breach the gates, we shall turn on the Imperials as one. With fang and claw, we shall rip open the throats of our masters. This the White swears. Thank you. When our war is ended, I am certain that your lord will help us to return you all to Doma. Such a curious thing, destiny, to see us meet with friends of Lord Hien in this distant corner of the world, but we shall not keep you. Your day is not yet done. Come, let us not keep our comrades waiting. We have won a nation to liberate. We have a nation to liberate. Okay. Alright, what's next? Hey! The Thar mages. Oh boy.
Ah, you are returned. Were your negotiations with the Wolfmen successful?
The one they called the White was receptive to our words once we told him of Doma's liberation. They withdrew behind the walls to inform their brethren. If the gods are good, no blood shall be shed between our peoples this day.
Hear, hear. Now, I think it's time we did something about those gates. Thaumaturges, forward! Give me hellfire! Give me Ifrit's bloody inferno!
Oh, yeah!
Now give me a Curfin winter! Enough ice and snow to bury a behemoth! All cannons! Fire at will! Let no man say we neglected to knock! Damn that armor! We nearly had it!
Lord Ian!
Is that...
Bear witness, my Eorzean brothers and sisters. Doma is come to pay her debts.
Lord Ian!
We will deal with the flying machines. Forward, my friends, for freedom and justice!
Yeah, boy!
You heard the man! All cannons resume firing!
Dang, that wall's tough, bro. Finally.
We're through. The way is clear.
Speak with Hakuro. Sweet. Alright. Impeccable timing. Those Domans comrades, the enemy's gate is down forward. Stormblood. Oh boy. I've reached final quest. The battle for Alamigo is at hand. All forces have been ordered to advance into the city proper. I trust your unit of elite adventurers is ready, Jetbuster? Excellent. Your objective is to make haste for the castle and kill Xenos, Yel Galvis. Any questions? Of course not. Now go and get the bastard. Alamigo now accessible. Alright, boys. The moment of truth has come, boys. It's time to do this wonderful quest. The dungeon called Alamigo. Let's have at it. This is awesome. Alright, boys. Let's do this dungeon. Let's get it. All item stats adjusted to 310. Weird. Interesting, they reduced the item level down to 310 for overall item level. Crap. Why are you going all the way back there to target him? I don't get that, it doesn't make any sense. let's continue. I guess we're going up. Yeah. Why are you not healing me? Like, not that squishy. Interesting. Oh. I gotta heal myself. This is a lot tougher than I'm thinking. I don't know why this guy's not like, generally healing us. shouldn't be taking this much damage. This is how it feels to have lower gear. I might start having to put all my attributed stats and everything. I feel like he's just not healing me. Alice Mal Anasea. Oh, this guy, we get to kill him. Recording subject performance. He must be desperate if they're sending this guy out.
To share these findings. Initiate soul extraction.
What? Soul extraction? Oh.
Success.
What in the world?
The soul rebels. My word, this data!
Possible. Incredible. That was fun. Ba-da-da. Holy smokes, man. Hexadrones, too? The Legion Colossus. Oh boy. Ice and fire, huh? Nice. All right, Xenos. Like the moth of the flame, but why would you come if not for this?
Red!
Do, 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 do. Bum, 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 bum. Da, 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 da. Oh.
Show me
Oh.
Yes, yes, just so.
Come on, guys.
I need the strength. The power to transcend.
How glorious the violence within you. Bruh, just die already, you evil monstrosity. What? That was it. A lancer's arm. What's this one? Ooh, well, that's kind of cool. Okay, nothing for me. Alright, boys, that was pretty intense.
Yes! Yes! Such ferocity. Such tenacity. I am loath to recall how disappointed I was when first we fought. But finally, after bathing in the blood and offal of your enemies, finally you prove yourself worthy prey for the hunt. It fills you even now, doesn't it? The hunger to bite down on my jugular, to feel the warmth fill your mouth and run over even as you drink deep. Good. Good. This is the beast I have longed to face. As you sharpen your claws, I too sought newfound strength. But this is no place for a final contest. Come! The heavens shall bear witness to our dance.
Oh. Brat. What in the world is that?
Welcome to the Royal Menagerie. The King of Ruin built this place for his foreign queen. He kept it filled with familiar creatures from her homeland. They bored me all. This fine specimen, on the other hand, is simply divine. Your fates are entwined, are they not, Icon Slayer? This dragon, this embodiment of unbridled despair, born of a desperate man's burning hatred for the Empire. How raw the raging tempest that churns within its breast. No myth made manifest this, but a being of pure violence. Mayhap you are the true architect of our design. You who fought the very soul of vengeance to the edge and watched him fall. You who let slip the Allegan hound to drive this icon into my arms. Oh my, have I said too much? Forgive me, this sensation is wholly unfamiliar to me. A question, then, and I should like very much for you to speak from the heart. If I were to stand aside, what would you do to this icon? Ah, as simple as that. But of course, you are the Icon's slayer. Such certainty is to be expected. A pity. There is another alternative. Or there would be, had you only mastered your abilities. I speak of the Echo, of course. Does it merely render you immune to iconic influence, or is it rather that your influence is far greater than theirs? Granted, these implications are of no moment to a savage who thinks only of killing the beast before him. But when I read Van Belsar's reports, I immediately saw the boundless potential of the Echo. I saw how it could be instrumental in binding an icon to one's will. Hence my research and the Resonant to know so much more. All icons must be exterminated without exception. Such was the imperial mandate issued by my great-grandfather, after he saw firsthand the destruction wrought by one such being. They are a blight upon this star, he felt. And so he began his great and just crusade. Ha! 'Twas not justice which spurred his campaign, but fear! Fear of the Icons! Fear of their power! Cowardice made them march forth to battle. Man should fight for the joy of it. To live, to eat, to breed. Lesser beasts snap and howl at one another for this. Only man has the wisdom and the clarity to embrace violence for its own sake. For we who are born into this merciless, meaningless world have but one candle of life to burn. I know you understand this. You and I are one and the same. Together, we could while away the quiet hours as friend and confidant. If you will accept me.
Nope.
And yet, in doing so, you prove me right. We are warriors. 'Twas plain from the first how this would end. You live for these moments, when all hangs in the balance, when the difference between life and death is but a single stroke. I live for them too. This is who we are, my friend. This is all we are. Alamigo and Doma and Garlemald be damned!
the gods. You by your gift, I by my might. And before the resonant, the gods shall be made to kneel.
Did he just infuse himself with the freaking icon?
An ending to mark a new beginning.
Nah. Nani? Alright, boys. Here we go. Oh boy. Well, boys, I think we kind of learned our lesson, huh? Active time maneuver. Ready? Tap button rapidly to avoid obstacles. Okay. This day we shall write a new legend by finding it shall be you. The echo in eternity. Jocelyn's begun emitting a new anonymous power. I got this weird feeling that we're not supposed to be on that stuff. That's ice. Okay. Holy smokes. Wait, we need the stack. That's crazy. Nice. Well, that was fun. That was interesting. Do.
Are you all right? Xenos.
The hunter has indeed become the hunted. And yet, there is only joy. Transcendent joy that I have never known. How invigorating, how pure this feeling.
Is that what this was all about? All the meaningless death and destruction, so you could feel something?
Meaningless. Men die that others may live. Those who survive are stronger for it. Not that you could ever understand. To have stood upon this great stage of fools. To have played my part to perfection. Oh, this moment. Let it be enshrined in eternity. My heart beating out of time. So clear, so vivid, so real. So real.
Coward!
Stop!
Farewell, my first friend. My enemy.
Alrighty then.
Where is he?
He's dead. By his own hand.
Then justice has been done.
No. There's no justice in that rabid animal's end.
Liberty or death. That so many should be forced to take up this creed to defeat such madness.
We won. Forget him. The living have need of us now.
Stand tall, Lys. Now is the time to raise a cheer for all who fought for freedom. A cheer loud enough to carry to the highest heavens.
You're right. Thank you. Without you, well, you know. So let's do it together. For Alamigo!
Okay. Okay, we just all randomly walking. Wow.
In crimson it began, and in crimson it ended. And then we were free. But what is freedom, really? We may be free to live, to love, to grow old, to have dreams and desires, and to strive for them. But in the end, we're defined by the legacy our forefathers bequeathed to us. Even Xenos was once a baby in the cradle, innocent and pure. He was made into a creature that lived only for death, not born one. "20 years of Imperial rule have left Alamigo torn and bleeding. It won't be easy to heal a generation's worth of wounds, to bridge the gap. But I won't give up, Papalimo. I won't. Because I remember the price of freedom. I remember the smoke, and the ashes, and the blood. I remember the screams, and the silence. And I'll do whatever it takes to honor their sacrifice, to build a home for us all. I promise you. This is the end. The end of the Imperial province of Alamigo, and the rebirth of Alamigo, the free nation. Long may she endure.
Nice, boys. We did it. We did it. We completed Stormblood. Alright, we're gonna skip the wonderful ending part there. Anistinian, our boy.
Well, well, well. What a fine mess we've made. All but spent feeding that primal, eh? Well, you won't be making any mischief with that amount of ether. Still, better safe than sorry.
Nice. Anistinian, my boy. We made the right choice.
There. There ends your hateful legacy.
Finally. Oh, I'm so thankful he did that. Oh, I'm so thankful he actually did that. Ferris Azaz Galavis, it's over. My condolences for your loss. A father should not outlive his son. What nonsense. You do not mourn his loss? You surprise me, your radiance. He was your son and heir and an irreplaceable test subject. I know what he was. Monsters are made for thrones. Monsters are not made for thrones. Nor are stars made to sustain false gods who sup on their very essence. Icons summoned by desperate savages who hearken to the whispers of the shadowless Charlantians. Did you raise a hand against my black robed brethren? I will not stop you. Our desires are one and the same. Our preservation, restoration. Compression, resurrection, all is in service to your one true God. And when the sundered shards are made whole, will there be a place for us mere mortals? Doubt my claims and question my motives, if you will, your radiance. You will come to trust me in time. Until then, mayhap you will find this reassuring. How dare you? Alright boys, we're gonna stop it here. We just finished Stormblood. I'm so thankful that we did that. It was fun. A little bit time consuming. To kind of recap on everything, you know, we lost Gosetsu, you know, we lost Conrad and a few other people in the fights that were to liberate Alamigo and to make it to where all of the different alliances are now finally joined together as one. And I'm very happy to see that Xenos is now dead. So now we don't have to deal with that guy anymore. Now it's on to the next phase. But yeah, we'll continue. But I'm going to take a quick break here, and then we'll continue on to the next episode as needed. But you guys have a good day, and peace.